Right, my stream should be starting now, all being well. You should be able to see on my second screen over here. It just takes a few seconds to refresh, so I know it's all working okay. That's my Facebook streamers panel on this side. Everything seems to be working alright. I'm playing in the Paulw Super Blitz arena here on lichess as per usual. 1 minute to go at the start, and my start rating here 2163, so anything around that at the end I'll have done pretty well. It's always difficult to maintain your rating in these events. It's 3-minute blitz and it's a 57-minute event, so around about 10 games, give or take. Maybe 11 or 12 if I lose a few games quickly, but should be around 10. We've got an international master taking part in this one. You get the odd grandmaster turn up now and again. If you want to come along and join in these events, you just need an account with lichess.org. This is where I'm playing, you can see here in the top left corner. And then you need to have played 15 or more rated blitz games, and then you can just come along and join in. You go to play menu arena tournaments, and they're in the list there.
10,
this is the
9,
Super Blitz arena.
8, 7,
right, my sound is
6,
loud there, I can hear that.
5,
right.
4, 3,
so good luck everybody.
2, 1, 0.
Right, my first game should be against whoever I'm next to there. So 2150, good luck. You can see I'm 1-0 down to this opponent. As you head to head below the board, I think that's on screen, isn't it? I haven't chopped it off. Yeah, it is on screen. Just bishop back here. You're trying to stop white playing this if you can with as black. Let's go c5 and knight c5. I think I'll take first though. I think I'm just going to play e6 and develop the bishop. Okay, very bold. I wonder if he's going queenside or just not going to even bother castling. I'm going to take there just to mix it up. Right, let's bring the knight across. So we're hitting the bishop. He takes. I'll take then. So bishop up is a potential move. Either square, I guess. Plays queen up, so he's hitting the pawn. Now I could go in here, that looks very interesting. If he takes castle, I hang a bishop. Oh, I've actually got bishop up. Yeah, I'm going to risk this. Just hit the bishop. If he takes, I think I've got bishop up. He plays king up. Now, how much do I want to gamble here? I'm going to play bishop up, hit the queen. Sorry, queen hit the knight, then I can always drop the queen back. Yeah, he defends it, so I guess I'm just going to drop the queen back and offer the trade now. Okay, now it's relatively safe to castle. Not guaranteed, but relatively safe. Now, do I want to trade the bishop off and mix it up? Okay. I think I'm going to do that actually. This might be a big mistake, but I'm going to try and swing the knight the other side. I'm going to try and go like this. I choose to take. Well, can I grab a pawn now? I don't see why I can't take the pawn there. What's he hitting? I think I can take the pawn and take, or just take another pawn if he moves the bishop. Now this file is open, but I've got a pawn here to aim for. I've got to go for that immediately. And I'm going to try and double up this way. Okay. Right, let's try and go this side now. As long as I get rook here to guard this back rank, I think I'm doing pretty well. Let's take there. Rook up. Obviously he can double up, so I can't keep this, but I can maybe try and grab him here at some point. Or have I just completely mucked this one up? Probably, possibly. No, if he takes a pawn, I think I can take with check. Ooh, I've just blundered, haven't I? I've just given him a free pawn. I shouldn't have done that. I've just given him a free pawn. I can go up with tempo on the rook, but I have actually blundered, I think, here, so let's grab. Maybe king this way. Okay. I might as well check and try and go after this. going to just bail out there and drop back and run the king round, I think. Okay, let's get tempo and push the pawn forward. If he goes back, then obviously I check and I grab the pawn, but then I might lose this one. He doesn't, so I'm going to try and push. Now, have I got time to go after this? No, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for this. I'm threatening rook up here. Oh, he's allowed it. He's allowed rook up. That should be winning now, I think. Let's try not to blunder this. Excellent, very good. Very good. Very early, of course, just the first game. I will never get a 2600 performance rating, not after a full hour. I'll never get anywhere near that. Alright, 2198, good luck. Just go into one of these here. Let's just go here, pawn up. Now let's check. Plays knight up. Let's play knight up then. Knight up if he checks. Okay, take. I could potentially take there, but I don't love that move. I'm just going to calmly drop back. Now, do I want to block that? Yeah, I've got to play upright and then take. Okay. I think I'm just going to push up there and trade the queen. So I've managed to blunder a pawn away, but not to worry. Could be worse. Let's castle and maybe rook across. Actually, what do I do here? Let's play rook across. I need to try and push at some point. Knight across first, but then this could be coming along, could be rather awkward. So I guess I need to kick this knight away. Well, let's kick the knight and then look to push. Okay, knight up first, then look to push. Well, at least I can give him an isolated pawn. I think I have to do that. So at least this pawn's on its own now. It's an extra pawn he's got, but it's isolated. If he pushes, it's a little bit difficult to defend, I hope. Let's play knight across. If he takes, I'll go with a pawn. He pushes, so I'll drop back. Of course, if that pawn is kept, then I'm really, really struggling and essentially just lost, but let's just see. How do I get my bishop out? I don't see that. Let's just drop back. Okay, knight over. Just trade that if I get a chance. My bishop is doing nothing. I do get a chance. Okay. I get behind the pawn and play knight across, I guess. Anywhere better, I don't see it. Let's come down and hit the pawn. Hold on. Check, but he's covered that, so there's no point that. The knight covers the pawn, otherwise I could have checked. The knight here is a very nice outpost. Right, let's go there, hit the rook. Oh, he's blundered. He allows a check. It's not necessarily a fatal blunder, this though, because he's still going to really guard this pawn. I think I have to double up on the pawn. Try and keep him tied down defending it, and then I think I can come up now. There's no knight check. Okay, so do I sack? 1, 2, 3, 5, 1. Yeah, it's level material, isn't it? Let's get rid of that dangerous pawn. But it's now 5 pawns against 5 pawns, so at least I'm back in it. I don't know if I'm really back in it. Can I trade here? Well, let's go here and target this. I probably should have traded there, to be fair. Probably should have done. Let's go here. I didn't trade because I've got doubled up pawns, but I have got an advantage this side. Okay, that's a good result. I'll take that. Did well to come back in that one. Well played. A good game from both of us. Now we just wait for somebody else to become available. It'll generally match you up to somebody close to your own rating if there's someone there. But of course it'll only wait so long and then it'll match you up to anybody that's available. So 2096, good luck. Okay, he's going berserk. 10,000 games should be an established rating. Always very, very nervy when players go berserk, especially when they're low rated at whatever level you happen to play at. I'm going to play a gambit here and develop. Try and give him something to think about. Just get right out of theory. Just give him something to think about. I'll just sack the pawn. It's very common in the reti to do this. Very, very common. Let's go this way though. No, no, I don't want to push a pawn. Let's play across. And yes, I know this is not the reti opening, but I play the reti a lot with white. We've transposed into a Sicilian here, but it's very common to sack a pawn in the reti. And when your opponent goes berserk, you just want to try and give them something to think about. Just waste an odd second here and there if you can. Let's go d4. Try and keep it relatively sensible. Now, can I take there? Take, knight back, he just takes. So I'm going to conclude, no, I can't take there. Now I can take there. I'm supporting the pawn, so now I can. Okay, he can't sit and think too long. He's gone berserk, so he can't think mega long. Let's just develop the rook. Okay, plays up. I'm going to drop the knight back and try and go this way around, I think. Just maybe try and provoke a weakness in the defence. Now I can target getting something forward. If the knight moves anywhere... Oh, he's pinned now. Okay. Of course, if he moves the knight, you just take the queen. No, that's a blunder. Excellent. That's the gamble you take when you go berserk. Of course, some players are naturally very, very fast players. Are just really gifted like that. That's certainly not me. I've tried berserk a couple of times and it's nearly gone wrong both times against much lower rated players, so I won't be doing it again. In the corner there, that's currently the top game in the actual event. Right, this is 2092, good luck. The green change there means he's now connected to the game. You get, I think, 20 seconds to make your first move. Another one going berserk. You get a little symbol here, that's the berserk button if you're not sure. You can see it says go berserk. So again, just like the last game, steady and sensible, but that's how I play against everybody of every rating level. I don't care whether I'm playing Hikaru at the top or a complete novice at the bottom, I play the same against everybody. And right, what do we do? What do we do? I need a plan. Let's develop the bishop and maybe even trade it. Okay, he forces the issue, so I will trade and I'll push the pawn. You shouldn't really pre-move there, just in case. Your opponent might do a mouse slip, so you could have had a free queen. You'd be annoyed if you missed that. So he's going to play a bishop up. Then what? He goes there. Oh, let's just play across. He'll probably end up just going back. I'll just go nice and steady. Although the knight can be very awkward like this, so I might reserve this one. Okay. Has he given me knight takes here? Knight takes, I hit the queen. I think I can play this because I hit the queen. If he takes, I take. He is going to get a pawn back, but it mixes it up. Gives him something to think about. Now, do I worry about this pawn or do I go forward is a question. I'm going to push it forward. I don't know if it's good or bad, but push it forward for now. Again, I think I have to trade there. I'm tempted to push here right now. If he counter pushes, is it just lost? Possibly. I'm going to go on this side again. Try and give him something to think about. Not necessarily any good, but just give him something to think about on his king's side. Okay, he plays across, and I can't easily defend that. I just missed that. So that's a bit irritating. So I've lost that pawn for sure. Unless I can't even realistically give him an exchange, can I? I might only lose a pawn though. Let's play queen across. He'll take the pawn and I'll trade queens. Pre-move in case he takes, but if he grabs the pawn, I trade queens. That's all I'm losing there. But he's probably got enough time on the clock here. So rook across behind the pawn. But he's playing really well, isn't he? You can understand why he's gone berserk. So some players are just naturally gifted as quick players, and I'm not. That's not me. Let's go up and hit the pawn here. I'd like to push this, but I think he can counter push. And if I wander off, then I think I'm actually losing it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try and push up. Let's hit the bishop. Oh, now that allows me a tempo to come across and hit the bishop. I might end up losing this. This pawn might win the game, but he's getting low on time. Let's take and hit this one. Okay, hit the bishop and he's in a threat of a discovered check. I missed that though. Missed that one. If I go there, he's got check. Step across. Oh god, I've blundered the rook as well. Oh, what have I done? I'm just lost, aren't I? Maybe I've got check here. I've just gifted him a win that he shouldn't have had. Let's run the king across. Take or take. Let's go up, hit this. I'm threatening this. Okay, I'm not now. Let's go up. Okay, he's blundered. Yeah, I can't save that pawn. The clock is literally the only thing I've got here, and I don't even have that now. He's done terrifically, hasn't he? But again, there's nothing suspicious about this. He's just played a terrific game. Wow, he couldn't get to my pawn. He swindled it. He really beat me up there, didn't he? I should have lost that one. If he hadn't have gone berserk, he'd have beaten me every day, all day long there. He played really well, but again, nothing suspicious. He just played a really good game. Well done. Right, 2194. Good luck. But yeah, if you are new to lichess and you want to play yourself, it's that little symbol there if you're tempted to try berserk mode out in these games if you are a quick player yourself. Let's check and drop back. He goes back. You can take there if you want. I'll take here, then here. And look for a move like c4. Maybe castle first. No, I'm aware. Oh, he goes the king side. I thought he might have gone queen side there to mix it up, but he doesn't. Let's just go nice and steady. I want rook across so the knight can flip sides. Okay, now it's probably time to simplify. Obviously we're hitting the queen there, but I'm just simplifying here, nothing fancy. He goes with the knight. Let's bring the queen up and the rook somewhere or other. Right, centralise the rook. Now he's going to do the same, so I've got to shift my queen somewhere, I'm not sure where. I'm going to drop back. Try not to blunder some fancy tactic. let's just push forward here, try and just gain a bit of space, try and sort out this disadvantage I've got with the pawns. And king up maybe. I don't think a check particularly achieves a great deal. Let's go up though to cover this so I can try and edge forward and bring the knight over. Okay, I'm going to let my opponent do the taking. Then the knight's on the other side of the board. Can he get away with pushing the pawn? Possibly. Take, take. Just work it out once he's done whatever he does. I've pre-moved knight takes queen. So if he takes, that'll capture back. And if he doesn't, then it won't happen. It can only happen if he does, so it's a safe pre-move. Knight takes doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to step across there. I'm aware he's got this. I'm aiming to just drop back and try not to blunder the pawns. So we're hitting the knight if his queen does wander off anywhere or other. He just goes back. I'm going to try and bring my king a little bit more into the middle. Stop that knight jumping back again. Very tricky to play though, very tricky. Okay, so up. Knight up. Let's play up and up here. If I'm blundering, fair enough. You can kind of just sense sometimes when you're walking into something and I just don't quite see it. So I've got a check there. What does he then do? I know he's hitting the pawn and my idea was to push, but I think I can check first. Okay, I could move the knight. Let's go forward. Now it's going to get a little bit more awkward though. A little bit more awkward. Oh, he's blundered. He must have done this deliberately. He must have calculated this because that was straightforward. Right, so he can't come in either of them two. Let's just drop back. Alright, I'm going to take a risk here, step across. If he takes, I can check and grab this one, which he has. As long as my king's not too far from these, I think I'm okay, but I might be wrong. But I can drop the knight back and go here if he ever pushes, or I can just go around now. I'm low on time though, I'm aware of the clock again, I'm low on time. Oh, I've got the check, I missed that. If he pushes, I counter. Oops. Oh, has he swindled me, maybe? No, I think I can step across. If I lose the pawn, then it's a draw. I think it's a draw. But keeping the pawn is my only chance to win. Oh, he just resigns. Okay, very good, very good. I did well to win that one. I could easily have lost a few of these, very easily. Right, 2157, good luck. Let's go c4 and take. Hold on, he goes d6, knight up then. Okay, I'm not sure quite what he's aiming at there. Let's just develop. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit. So the openings are slightly varied, but without being radically different. Oh, is he going queenside here? I think he might be going queenside. I suspect he's going to take with a pawn here. He goes with the bishop. Okay, fair enough. Let's try and open it up. It's a safe pre-move if he takes, because the queen covers the knight. And let's just go up one and maybe drop back. Oh, I can go across and hit the pawn here. Maybe knight across, although he can pin, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, well, don't I have knight up now? He may want that. Knight up. Let's go forward, hit the bishop. Oh, so he's allowed me to take it. Okay. Oh, haven't I got knight up here? Just the rook's trapped. So that's an exchange, and then trade the bishop afterwards. So take the exchange. So it must be right to get rid of his bishop, but his knight could be dangerous. But I think it's right to take. Let's bring the queen up and rook across, but this knight could be still really dangerous. So how do I create an edge here? How do I create any sort of edge? I'm not sure. Just queen back and try and trade the queens would obviously be good. And then try and get the rook where the queen is and stack everything up. But that knight, if it gets planted somewhere, could be really awkward. But try and triple up on the file. If the knight ever wanders off, I might get a chance to sack the queen and then take back. And that's exactly what he's done there. Okay, I guess I just calmly drop back and still look to double up. So we're half an hour in, half an hour left. Right, so now double up, knight in, maybe I can just go back. Maybe I can go here. He's got no knight check, so he's got no discovery on the queen. So now I'm threatening a move like takes, 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 and takes. So can't I just take the knight there? Gain a knight, lose a rook, gain a rook, gain a knight, lose one, gain one, lose one, gain one. I think I can just take there. If he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. Although I've given the exchange up, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the option to get the queen off. This must be winning. Although I can grab the pawn first. Yeah, if the queen comes off now, it's definitely winning. And that's what has happened. So just support the pawn, he can't stop it. And he's never going to be able to get the king forward beyond this. He'll never be able to do that, because if he ever took here, I just push. Let's play up here. It should be winning for me, but you're still going to not blunder it. I think pawn up is okay. Okay, now he can never take this without me being able to push. Now which one here do I want? If I go up, he counter pushes, I can't wander off. Actually, let's fix this, then he's got no move there. He's got to move something eventually. I've got the momentum here, so I'll just push now. This should be comfortably winning now, so that's another good one. Excellent. On another day I would have lost half of these games. Everybody's playing pretty well. No silly sloppy blunders, yeah. That I would love to get that at the end of an event. 2500 rating performance. I've never had that. I've had 2400 a few times. 1874, good luck. Let's play a nice steady Karakani. Goes for the aggressive 2 knights. Bishop up. Let's just go e6. Oh, let's take the knight first. No, I could play the knight either one here. Let's go here. Knight back. Slightly dangerous position I've gotten into here. He's going to have both bishops honing in on my king, so a bit of a dangerous position. Yeah, and he wants me to take that. I'm going to have to castle there. Okay, this is really, really dangerous now, but I've got a feeling I have to take here. I'm going to risk it. He won't take the knight, he wants the diagonal open. So, do I drop back? Yeah, let's drop back. Obviously, I'd love him to give up the bishop, secure my king's position. Then now what do we do? What do we do? We're going to play knight across and maybe up. We're hitting the bishop, so there is a threat. He goes back, but now I can go up and get rid of the bishop. Right, so that dangerous bishop is gone. We'll try and target this pawn. Okay, knight up, he just takes, of course. That's no good. Let's go here and hit the pawn. Right, now I can go up and hit the bishop. If he comes here, I can actually take. That's a mistake because it weakens the defense here. Oh, has he done that deliberately as well? He might have done this deliberately, you know, he might be playing incredibly well here. How do I get rid of that queen? Let's hit the queen. Okay, let's check. If he goes back now, I think I've got knight round, right? Now I think I'm going to get rid of this bishop, but once this rook's over, again, it's still a really dangerous position. No, I want the queen to take here, not the pawn. He goes with a pawn. Okay, let's play up and pressure this pawn. If the rook wanders off, we take, of course. Now I get rid of one of the rooks. Now it's just getting that little bit safer now. Yeah, it's right to take. This move is a potential problem. I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm just going to calmly drop the queen back and maybe g6 here. Now queen up is a threat. If the queen comes off, it should be cleanly winning. He can't afford to trade. And now I'm going to try and run the rook round. So we're threatening to take and pin the queen. Okay, so I've got check, rook up, not quite. So let's threaten a rook check. Alright, I'm going to now threaten to bring the queen up. Oh, I could have just took a free pawn there. Should have took a free pawn there, that was careless. Now, have I got rook up and queen up? That looks interesting. Let's just look for the trade. Keep it simple. Oh, I'm down on the clock though. I'm not down on the clock, I'm miles down on the clock. I should have gone on the outside there as well. Now I can push though. He has to push, he has to blast it open. He doesn't really have a choice here. Get the king and give up the other pawn. He defends it, well done. I think I can push here because he can't defend. But he's beaten me up on the clock. How does he defend? I don't think he can stop this. He's just not even tried to. Let's just checkmate then. He's played a pretty good game overall though. Did well with that one, so it's gone very well so far. 6 wins and a draw, but I could easily have lost a few of these games very easily. Right, 2-1, 5-2, good luck. Okay, now I know taking is the correct book move. Bishop up or knight up are the recommended moves. Oh, he's going queenside. I guess he's going queenside. That kind of tells me. Let's play bishop up first then and look to trade it. I'm happy at a castle now. I think he's still going queenside though. Let's just develop a knight across. Yeah, he has indeed. So bring the knight across. No, I'm going to try and pin the bishop here. Get rid of it. Oh, I have. That's good. Get rid of that dangerous bishop. Now I could take there. Hold on, yeah, why can't I just take the pawn there? I think I can. He takes, oh, he's threatening mate. Wasn't a very clever idea. Oh no, he isn't threatening mate, the knight covers it. So I can actually just take here and then collect the knight. The knight covers, that's why you put it on f8. I nearly forgot that I'd put it there. But if he takes back the rook, I collect the knight. Try and plant the bishop. Oh, surely that must be right to do. He might sack though. He's going to look to sack, so do I go this way? He's definitely going to sack here, you can just feel it coming. Oh, he doesn't there. Oh, that's a blunder. I can just take and collect the rook. Now I'm looking at this, but can he take? I don't see an immediate follow-up, so I'm going to play it. And rook across. Knight upholds this, but he can always try and push. You can't take these positions for granted. Rook over is a mate threat. Check. King up. Let's play rook across. And then rook back. And he's in a lot of trouble, I think, here. But if he swindles me, some days you just got to say well done. If there's a tactic here that I'm not seeing, then fair enough. If I get the queen off the board, then it's a clean win, of course. Right, so the idea is check, king up, and then rook back here. So I'm targeting this. Now, is there any tactic? Takes, check. In the corner, I'm covering the checks. I think it still wins for me. I'm going to play it then. I think this is his only possible chance, isn't it? Wait, drops back. So he doesn't think it works. But now, can't I take the pawn? Hit the rook and then go back and try and keep him tied down. Right, well surely now I can just bring the knight up. My rook is loose now though, I've seen that. Got to not blunder my rook. So offer the queen trade. Again we pressure there. Right, I'm going to come over like this. I'm threatening knight up here with takes, and knight check, and I've seen this. I'm hitting the rook first, but I'm threatening to take now. He might miss that. I've got knight check actually. That just wins on the spot, doesn't it? Or knight check here discovers on the rook. Knight check cuts the rook, but I can take. Now this just wins. It just discovers on the rook. If he takes, I just take, of course. Even if he gets 3 pieces for the 2, I've still got plenty of pawns. It should be cleanly winning. Just resigns. I think he had to go there then. If I take, queen takes. I could have just traded. I'm still up, wasn't I? So, very good. Gone very, very well so far. Wow, extremely well so far. 7 wins and 1 draw. You get freak days like this once in a while. Equally, you get other days where everything you touch goes wrong, of course. 2, 3, 6, 5. Good luck. Big step up in rating at my level this, so this is going to be a tough one. But you just do your best and you forget who you're playing and you play the position that you see on the board, not your opponent's rating. I'm just going to go nice and steady here. Look to castle. Oh, so he wants to go there maybe. Let's just castle. Okay, I don't mind if he takes the knight. He doesn't. Let's play rook across. Now that I will take. Where to go? Let's go right back. Yeah, if bishop down I can still push a pawn, I think. So I think I'm okay here. Knight across, then he's got bishop down. That's a little bit of a problem. I'm going to push the pawn there. Oh, he trades it. Okay. Let's play rook up and rook across maybe. Right, so now I've got to play e4, right? If I take here, he can actually take here, of course. Knight across feels like a mistake, but is it? Knight across hits the pawn, but what else does it do? I'm not sure. Let's have some fun and try and open it up. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Playing a stronger player, so it doesn't really matter. Let's hit the queen and the pawn. I guess he'll drop back. Oh, he comes forward. No, this pawn is loose if I trade. Let's play bishop up. Okay, let's drop back. He pushes. Right, I'm going to trade now. I need a plan and I don't really have one. What do we do? What do we do? I've managed to get myself a fairly poor position, but I'm not quite sure how. So I'm going to collect another pawn here, I think. So he's going to collect this one in return. Let's go with the rook. Yeah, I've given him too much time. He's clearly a much stronger player than me. He's really, really quick as well. So I've just given him far too much time here. Oh, I can't drop back, he just pins it. Oops, so this is a not too pleasant position. Maybe I can get away with taking there. Hold on, can I push here? Why can't I push? Just push. He's got bishop down. I'm threatening check. Pre-move in case he takes. I don't know. I take with a pawn. If he takes, I go with a pawn. He just blundered the rook. Oh my goodness, what a win that is. Oh my goodness, he'd completely outplayed me, hadn't he? Not very often I win games against players at that level. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? Wow. I've hit 2200 again. Again, it's very, very rare that I get to 2200. 2260-ish is my best, but it's very, very rare that I ever get to 2200. It's happened a handful of times, not that often. But 8 wins and 1 draw in 9. Right, 2011, good luck again. You can see I'm 1-0 down to this opponent, so he's beaten me before. He's got 10,000 games, so it should be an established rating. Let's go e6. Just trade a very standard Caro-Kann. Let's go c5. Okay, take. I think rook across. I've got a slight problem what to do with my bishop here. I might just develop like this. I don't see what else to do, so I'm going to do it. You've just got to kind of watch out for the knight coming in and giving you a checkmate. So now I've got to unpin this knight, of course. Still keep it guarded. Knight somewhere or other. Oh, that's a tempo to hit the queen. He might have wanted me there, though. Now let's try and come forward again. Let's hit the queen. Can't take the pawn, it's covered. I can't go there. I could go there, but it's a waste, I think. So let's just calmly drop back. Again, he's clearly going all in, isn't he? But like I say, he's beaten me before. I'm 1-0 down. That's your head-to-head record. And he's really seriously going for this. Have I got any chance at all? I'm not sure. It's actually really awkward, this. I'm going to hit the bishop there. Again, he might come in and trade. Let's just see. Oh, he just takes. I think I've got to push there. I don't think I can afford to take. Oh, he's allowed me a pawn here. If he takes, I take the knight and then I push up. And I'm actually hitting the rook. Maybe he can get away with going back. He's actually a little bit fortunate there. A big bit fortunate there. Actually, has he swindled this? He might have blundered into actually a really good position here. Let's play across. I've got rook across maybe. I'm threatening to take and take the knight again, just like that last tactic. Well, now I can go this way, right? Same principle, just hit the knight, gain a pawn doing it. Now, I've got the option to trade my bishop. That's not doing much for his dangerous knight. I'm going to do that first and then take. Okay, so I want queen across, I think. I don't think anything better than the rook up. Hit the pawn. Again, another really quick play. He's just, everybody tends to do me for time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My gut feeling is I need to keep the queen on the board. He's got a passed pawn here. Right, rook up to hit this. Try and bring the other rook up. Try and not let him do this, which is what he's doing. Yeah, really dangerous. Let's check and check. Threatening check. If I could collect this, it would be a big bonus, but I don't see how right now. He comes up. I'm going to look to trade the rook. But my rook is just defending, it's doing nothing. At least his rook is advanced, so... Oh, what's he done there? Let's check. Right, I've got that dangerous pawn. There's a mate threat there. Oh, I nearly slipped and did that. Right, now I'm going to get active. I'm getting low on time. It's still right to come forward as long as I'm not blundering a back rank mate. If his queen wanders off, I've got check. Right, now I'm hitting this. As long as I'm covering the check square, I'm alright. If I blunder that, I'm lost. Hit the rook. Okay, he just didn't see it, and I'm still covering the check. Excellent, another one. Oh my goodness. I'm tempted to stop there, you know. I know I shouldn't do. I'm tempted to. Let's see where I am. Oh, I'm second place. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not going to stop there when I'm second. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I'm bound to lose something later. Oh, I lost to this player the other day, didn't I? Oh no, I beat him. I beat him. I should have lost to him. Should have lost. Let's just take 2160. Good luck. Yeah, another one playing these funny weird openings, which I always tend to struggle against. I have a funny feeling I'm not playing a 2160 here, mind. You can see I'm 2-0 up against him, but when players play certain weird openings, you just know that you're playing players who in reality are far stronger than what the ratings suggest. That's what you tend to feel. Let's drop the bishop back. I might be wrong, of course. Of course I might be wrong. Let's try and get rid of this bishop. Okay, let's bring the bishop here, queen up. If he takes, I'll take back, so he pushes. Let's just drop back then. But queen up is a basic simple threat, but he has got this. So it's not really a threat. Let's kick the knight and then come forward anywhere. Okay, well I've got the option to take there. Let's do that and then come forward. Then rook across. Now I could push here. Take. Actually no, pushing I think is a blunder. Let's push the pawn. I think he could actually take if I push there. Oh, now surely I can. Yeah, because I'm discovering on the rook. Ooh. Queen here, it's a mate threat. I might be... No, I think I can take. And then I can block a check. Or I can even block with f3 actually is probably better. Block with f3 is probably better. That pawn is a nuisance in it though, a serious nuisance. What on earth do I do about it? If I get the queen off then I'm fine. But again, look at the clocks. Because he went berserk, didn't he? How's he done this? Again, he's still trying to set up threats here. Let's push the pawn and keep him tied down. I'm going to try and collect this one. Again, there's a deflector because the rook hangs. Ooh. Yeah, no, he's I'm a bit suspicious about this one. Check. I can't take because there's a back rank mate. Take, check, that's just over, right? Yeah, I'm just lost here. There's nothing I can do. A little bit dubious about this one. There's nothing I can do here. Absolutely nothing. How the hell did I do that? What a tricky player. If he didn't go berserk, he'd have beaten me in all 3 games we played. Oh, I'm first. Oh my goodness, how the hell am I first? Oops, it won't let me click join there. I paused, didn't I? But it won't let me. Oh, it's saying paused. Wait. I'm going to keep playing on. Because I'm in first place, I wouldn't normally. I've only ever had one top 3 finish in one of these. I might as well play on. I wouldn't normally play with 5 minutes left. The game has to finish before the time runs out, so it doesn't count. My opponent's gone berserk. Another one. Oh, he's only got 90 games, so clearly I'm playing somebody far stronger. You can just get that feeling sometimes. Oh, hi Alito, hope you're having a good day. Just bear with me, I'm trying to focus a little bit for this one. Yeah, I have a funny feeling this one's going to go horribly wrong as well. Why can't I just take that? It does let his knight in, but I don't see why I can't take. Okay, I'll offer him a draw, see if he wants it. He doesn't take it. I'm going to push here. Whoa. Oh my goodness, got another one. I'm down to second, but blimey, got another one. Oh my goodness. I've gone unbeaten for the first time. One draw, a 2580 rating performance is astonishing. Will I finish in the top three? I've had it once before. That was a real nice tactic. I'm really pleased with that one. Really pleased with that one. Second place, oh my goodness, just 1 point behind the IM. I've actually beaten the IM twice before as well. Again, to be fair, both games I only won them because he went berserk both times. But second place, that's my first ever second place in this, and my rating performance better than my opponents there. You can see he's managed to get a few extra games in. 2581 rating performance. I mean, that's kind of like up at GM level, isn't it? It must be IM level. FIDE Master Standard is 2300. What's I forget what they are. IM, it's certainly IM standard if it's not GM standard. It's up there. And I've got my rating back to 2215 against one of my highest ever ratings. It is 2260 odd. It's my very best ever, but that is astonishing. That's my first time playing one of these right through. Thanks very much, Leto. It's my first time playing one of these events through and going unbeaten. Just one draw there. And I did well to draw that one. Again, on another day, I would have lost half of these games. Everybody played pretty well, but absolutely amazed by that. Absolutely amazed by that. That's going to be it for my streaming for today. I'll be back for this event again tomorrow. You never know, there's always a chance something might come up later on that I feel like playing in, but I've got nothing planned, so that's probably it. But thank you very much to anyone who's seen this. That's amazing. That's comfortably my best performance. And just was it a week or so ago, I did my best chess.com performance in Hikaru's View Arena when I got 19 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses in that. That was a week or two ago on chess.com. That's my best one on there. This is easily my best on lichess. So as I said, that'll be it for today now. I'll be back for this event same time tomorrow. That's the plan. So thank you very much.